Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these lemon oatmeal bars. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a medium-sized heat-proof bowl, one that is suitable for the microwave. Then go ahead and place in your butter, sugar and vanilla extract. Then melt in the microwave for around a minute to a minute and a half until everything is melted, and when mixed you don't really feel the granules of sugar. While you're doing that, you can then go ahead and grab another large mixing bowl and add in your dry ingredients, which is your oats, your flour, your baking powder and salt, then mix together until they are fully combined. Once they're combined, your wet mixture should be done, so give that a quick whisk or mix together, then add the wet to the dry and fold and mix together until you have a crumble mixture, which has come together and it looks kind of like flapjacks but a little bit thicker. Once you've done that, you can then go ahead and divide the mixture. I do it by eye, but feel free to do it by weighing it. So I take about half of the mixture and then add half to the base of the tin and spread another that out and get it as level as possible, ensuring that your tin has been lined first with some parchment paper. That will just help to stop it sticking, even if you've got a non-stick pan. Level that out, and once you've leveled that out, you can then top that with some lemon curd. I'm using homemade lemon curd, but feel free to use store-bought or whatever you can get your hands on, or whichever you prefer. And you don't even have to do lemon if you don't want to. You could use other citrus. It's really up to you. Take the remainder of the crumble mixture and just crumble it over the top of the lemon curd. You're just looking for as even coverage as possible. It doesn't need to be perfect. Once you've done that, you can then place it to your preheated oven and bake it off. All the information will be in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out if you're interested. Once they are fully baked and cooled, you can then go ahead and slice them up. I'm cutting mine into 16 portions. This is just so there's enough for everybody, but feel free to cut them bigger or smaller, or however to suit your occasion. The choice is really up to you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.